You alright, mate?
I'm alright, Jay. It's good. It's a lovely day.
I know. So I've got mine on my head. You've gone for the in the top pocket option.
But they are actually just my Mr. Magoo specs. But yeah, they're doubling up here. Yeah.
I actually forgot they were there, so I'm not just not being a poser. But yeah, footy.
Footy.
We'll do a bit about Liverpool. We'll do a bit about Liverpool first, shall we? Looks like Burnley are going to agree to the switch.
Yes.
So we're going to play our first 3 games, is it now, away from home?
Yeah, Arsenal, them, Tottenham.
Yeah. Are you worried about that?
Do you know what? I'm quite happy with it, actually. I'm seeing the 3 straight wins as giving us a bedrock to go on for a title challenge for. Actually, you know what? If it had been when the original fixtures came out, I think people were so focused on, oh God, it's Arsenal and Spurs and Chelsea away. Burnley in between away is not. It's a game you got to win anyway. So go to Arsenal, catch them a bit cold, maybe get a draw there.
We won there a couple of years ago when they were in the Premier League. Then it was around Christmas. I think Raheem Sterling scored the winner.
Burnley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at that game. Was it the 1 year? It was a 1-0, wasn't it?
Yeah. Just around Christmas. It might have even been Boxing Day, actually.
I know that'll probably be their first. Actually, no, it'll be their second home game of the season.
Yeah.
So they've got the hype of their first one out the way. If we've got anything about us at all, we have to go there and win and look to win that. So it's not exactly a banker, but it is.
Yeah, I mean, I worry a little bit because I love a good start in a season. I think it kind of sets the tone, especially for Liverpool. I think I looked into for the book me and Neil did and showed that when we won our first game, we generally had a good season, and when we kind of had a bit of a dodgy start, it didn't really get much better. I know other teams have managed kind of late surges and maybe a bit us, but I would worry a bit. But was the season? I think I was listening to one of the season reviews. It was 87-18 where we had to beat the first 4 to 5 games.
Yeah, that sort of anyone of that generation thinks because of the refurbishment of what was it, the Annie Road, I think. Yeah, I think it was then. I think it was 4 or 5 away from home. And we started at Arsenal, who were a big side, and we went and won there. And it did start a momentum. So you kind of, we had so many you felt you had so many points in the bag by the time we came back. Coming to Anfield later on was a massive event. It was like a real homecoming. And seriously, especially as we don't have a pre-season game there now.
Yeah.
By the time we get Leicester at Anfield, like virtually a month in.
It's going to be welcoming the bus stuff.
Oh, it is, It's honestly, it'll build, unless we've lost 3 straight aways and everyone's suicidal. But I like it. And it's a nice sort of omen. It builds a momentum about it.
Oh, good stuff. You convinced me a little bit there.
Unless we lose, yeah.
So you're doing a gutter show today?
Yes.
You're recording that at 1 o'clock. That'll be out here sometime this afternoon. It's me who's putting it out. So I'll be out later this afternoon. Just want you to mention a few things, a bit of a taster. Last sort of hour or so it's come out that we're having a look at another left back, Douglas Santos. He's got a 7.7 million release clause. Liverpool love a release clause.
Love a release clause.
Anything that makes it easy for us. Oh, that's the price. Yeah. We almost want to go into a shop and have price tags on players, don't we?
We still want to haggle on a release clause as well. Would you take? It was 7.7.
Yeah.
Would you take 7.6? Alan Partridge. I know nothing about him apart from
Well, I don't know too much about him. Sean's just told me he plays for Atletico Mineiro and he's been capped for Brazil this year. Although they give them away Brazil, don't they?
Do they? They don't seem to give them to Firmino and Coutinho that easily. Lucas can't get a game.
This is surprising on lots of players who've got 1 or 2. Do you reckon Nike's got something to do with it?
Oh yeah.
This is surprising on lots of players who've got 1 or 2. Yeah, it's conspiracy stuff. Yeah, but I'm not afraid of all that. But
do you know what? Yeah. If you ask me for a quick opinion on this one, this is just the standard bullshit when they want to try and close the deal out. They clearly want Ben Chilwell. They're epoxy 3 million apart between us and Leicester, maybe slightly more if you do the add-ons. That one's going to happen. And again, Leicester will go sound for another month, and Liverpool will go, will you take 9.9 million? Yeah, all right, lads.
Yeah, it feels a little bit like that to me, but Brazilian lads and all that, they're good. Zieliński, there's a few quotes from the chairman of Napoli who's basically saying they've tried their best, but he wants to go to Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm getting confused. Empoli, you had him last season saying stuff as well.
How is it?
I think it might be Empoli. Somebody with a poly.
It's definitely the Napoli manager because he said he was moaning that he's clearly never been to Naples if he'd rather live in Liverpool.
Oh yes, I've seen those quotes.
He must like the Beatles.
Yeah,
was his whole reasoning for someone wanting to play for Liverpool.
Yeah, Naples is a lovely city, but you don't go looking down your nose at places like Liverpool when you're from Naples. I think they've got a lovely Vesuvius thing going on. volcano, but it's a rough part of the world, mate.
It is rough, yeah, I've been there.
I've been there recently when Hodgson was in charge of us. But there's another Zieliński thing that's coming out of Italy. I saw this morning, Sky Sports Italia, highly unreliable, that they think there's a medical lined up for Zieliński the minute he gets back from the Euros.
Oh, there you are.
With Liverpool. So it seems odds on this one.
Yeah, so there you go. There's loads more of that in the guts coming up this afternoon.
Oh, yes.
We're doing a Euro show at 12 now, so I'll be getting that out almost straight away as well. So make sure you subscribe to the Anfield app. It's only $5 a month, and it's really good. But we'll leave it there. Cheers to Rob, and nice one to Sean.